Nice to see you're alive, said Castor, glancing at Agatha before baring sharp teeth at the others. But we ain't won nothing yet. The first years were split into work stations based on their respective forward groups, with 5 efforts and 5 neffers at each station. At the first station, Group 1 hovered over a pew that had been flipped over and turned into a long table heaped with dozens of maps. Agatha shuffled over, feeling unsure how to take the lead, but luckily she didn't need to, because the students took the lead on their own. Couldn't find any current maps of Camelot's castle inside the Library of Virtue, but we did find this, said a beautiful, dark-skinned elf boy, tagged bow-tie, pointing to a crusty diagram inside a very old edition of a student's history of the woods. According to this, the dungeons at the base of Gold Tower way underground. But since the castle is built on a hill, it looks like the dungeon might be against the side of that hill. If this map is still correct, that is. Botai looked up at Agatha. That's where you can help us. Are the dungeons still there? Agatha tightened. Not sure. I never saw them. The whole team stared at her. But you were at Camelot's 4 months, said an elf boy, tattered lithe, short and muscular, with chestnut hair and red-coated skin. You were the princess, said Bohai. Agatha's neck washed red. Look, the dungeons are probably where they've always been, so let's assume this map is right. That's what I say, and these good boys tell me I'm stupid, peeped Valentina from the other end of the table. She had a high black ponytail, pencil-thin eyebrows, and a breathy accent. But I say Joe must still be there, and if Joe is on side of you, then we go to hill with shovels and pew pew pew. Tattoos and your friends free. Bothai nodded with Lytham. Valentina, first of all, this textbook is like 1,000 years old, and landmasses move over time. Excuse me, my family lives under a guanabana tree for 1,000 years, and guanabana tree is still there, said Valentina. Lytham groaned. Look, even if the dungeon is on the hill, there's no way to pew pew pew, because there's gas. Do you remember that fairy tale, Famoso, where the boy doesn't save his friends because he's afraid of gas? Valentina asked. No, said Lytham, confused. Exactly, said Valentina. I know neffers are supposed to defend each other in front of effers, but we can't even find this hill, said a dwarfish never boy with dyed thin red hair and the name Aja floating over his head. I tried to locate the dungeons with his vision and didn't see a thing. His vision? Agatha asked. My feline talent, Adria clarified it. You know how Sophie's special talent was summoning evil? Like when he summoned those wyverns at the Circus of Talents. She wore that amazing snakeskin cape that she stitched herself, the one that turned her invisible. It's in the exhibition of evil now. I wish I could try it on, just to feel like her. Sorry, huge Sophie fan. Kept it low-key when she was thin, so she wouldn't think I'm a freak. But I know every word of her fairy tale, and I dressed as her for Halloween with furs and boots. And seriously, she'll be the best queen for Camelot ever. Like, completely iconic. Adria saw Agatha's frown. No offense. You were talking about his vision, said Agatha tersely. Right, that's my feline talent, being able to sense bodies in darkness, even through hard objects. So I convinced Professor Cheeks to let me take a steam to Camelot at night with one of the steams on board, since steams hate villains, and it would have beaten me without a guard from good. Adria prattled. We flew high above, so wise men on the towers couldn't see us. But if the dungeon is near the side of the hill, I should have been able to detect the bodies on the ground, and I couldn't see a thing. Adria, no offense, but you can't even find the toilets in the middle of the night, and I know that's for a fact, said Valentina, giving Agatha a sordid glance. Agatha pursed her lips. So just because you can't see the dungeon doesn't mean it isn't there. Honey Bear, I placed the top rank in Professor G's class 6 challenges in a row, Adria defended. Because your real talent is brown-nosing teachers, said Valentina. Agatha couldn't think with all this snipping, plus there was a strange stink wafting from Group 6 nearby. Smells like a skunk den on a Friday night. She heard Professor Uma gasp.